Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for DC versus Vampires World War V #1. This is a new book from the Elseworlds line at DC Comics. Let's talk about the creative team before we get into this book though. This book is written by Matthew Rosenberg, one of the co-writers of the original DC vs. Vampires. Otto Schmidt on art, who is also one of the original artists on DC vs. Vampires. Pierluigi Casolino as on colors, and Tom Napolitano on letters. Fantastic main cover by Otto Schmidt. A few more covers at the end of the video. So let's get into this comic because I've been very excited for this. The best-selling World of DC vs. Vampires returns with a brand new Elseworlds series. It's the dead of winter, and any hope of a fragile truce between Green Arrow-led human heroes and Vampire Queen Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl's army, has been dashed by Damian Wayne and his guerrilla fighters. He's the only one fighting back against the bloodthirsty hordes, leaving Green Arrow with one choice. Does he stand and fight or sacrifice the boy in the name of peace? Let's talk about the first thing, I guess. If you haven't read DC versus Vampires, this is probably going to have a little bit of a high barrier of entry. I don't think it's impossible. I don't think, like, if you're just one of the comic readers that is easygoing and goes with the flow, I think you'll definitely get into this. You'll kind of catch. I think Rosenberg does a really good job of just giving you enough exposition all throughout to kind of situate you in this world. But you're definitely missing a lot of the driving forces, the conflict, and how we got to each one of these places. So definitely recommend you go check out at least read the main series. There's a few little tie-in spin-offs that are a lot of fun. DC versus Vampires has been one of my favorite Elseworlds type of stories. It was an Elseworlds thing before they even brought back the Elseworlds line. So very exciting stuff. Let's take a look at the art because Otto Schmidt does some really cool character designs and redesigns all throughout the book. I think the fact that he's working with vampires makes it really fun, as his art can be very dynamic, especially when it comes to like elongating bodies, fangs, claws, action. You'll see everything that I'm talking about here. So we begin with 9 months ago, Kyle Renner and John Stewart, at least the version of these characters in this world. They're approaching Earth, obviously unaware of everything that had happened, other than knowing that something's gone down on Earth. I think one of the really interesting things is that mirroring the original series, we also kick things off with some Green Lanterns, which is kind of how the original series started, if you remember a little bit. So yeah, the vampires reveal themselves, of course, and we see this fantastic fight. John Stewart teaming up with Kyle Renner, which, like, two of my favorite Lanterns teaming up. I love it. I love the way Otto Schmidt does the light constructs, and as I mentioned, the fights, the fangs, Wonder Woman coming into the fray. If you thought Wonder Woman was powerful before, just wait till you meet her vampire form. I love this series. I love this book. I think it's one of the most fun things. And I can't wait to see what other characters are left around, what other characters they're going to play with. How are these uneasy alliances going to play out? Everything is very exciting about this world for me. So very, very much looking forward to continue reading the series. I picked up the main cover, although I am looking at some of the covers as I was putting this video together. I might end up picking up Riley Rossmo's as well. I think Damien as a vampire is a very, very interesting thing. So, and just as well, remember that you can now check out the Watchmen Chapter 1 thing. Definitely DC letting you know in the back of their books. So, if you read this issue, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.